Hey guys, how are you? Hope you're doing good. So this is Vignesh from Get Some Tips channel. So today we're gonna discuss about how steps how to host a website with AWS and the Cloudflare platform. So basically, if you go and purchase the domain in a hostinger or HostGator and GoDaddy, they will provide a website like the .com or .in, so whatever it might be you needed, like with some cost around 1,000 or 800 or something like that. But they will ask you to take a web server as well, because they can provide a both service, but it will cost very higher to take a one server. So I have a one tips which you can take Amazon web server for 1 year of free trial usage. Like Amazon Web Service is a wonderful platform. So they are providing easy to web server. Like they have a many server. So basically, if you want to take for a WordPress site, right? So you can choose for a WordPress server, and you can launch the site using the Amazon Web Service. And you have, if you want to take a HTTP enable, like the site is if you take GoDaddy and Amazon Web Service, it won't be HTTPS enabled. So you have to take HTTPS enabled, right? So for that we have to go for the Cloudflare. So okay, so without delaying, let's move into this video, and well, let's scrap it up. So first step, you just need to buy a domain and hosting. So I already purchased a domain, so you can see that domain in a hosting. So directly go to the DNS zone here. So here you can see that it is a host. I mean, it is. So this is a very important part. Okay, let's continue the AWS now. So I'm gonna sign into the Amazon Web Service console, and I'm logging to the Amazon Web Service. If you don't have an account in Amazon Web Service, I have mentioned. I already added the video, 2 steps to create Amazon Web Service account. You can check the description box below. So Amazon Web Service is a wonderful platform. They have a many number of the database, web server, and so on. So right now we'll choose EC2. So EC2 is they have a many server. So we could see that go to the instance. So I'm going to launch the instance here. So we need a WordPress server, right? Catch up. So you could see that the server is free tier eligible. So this is a very important part. If you before you select in this server, so you can see and make it drop down, and you could see this. They didn't mention the free tier eligible. So this also WordPress server, but the team PL desk, they are not providing for a free server. So it's very better to choose for a free tier eligible and selecting this one. So don't panic with the screen. Actually, like they mentioned around some how much it cost around. So but we still have an option for the free tier eligible. So click on the continue button. Yeah, got it. So you could see that, so it is a D2 and a micro server with a RAM of 1 GB memory. So basically WordPress server, it is very optimable. Like if you want to run a WordPress server, right? So this server is that's fine. So okay, so you can read this line. For the first 12 months from AWS sign up date, you get a 750 hours for a micro instance of each month. So basically, for months are 45 hours, right? But still, they're providing 750 hours for one micro instance. It's not like a one server. Like if you run a server for 750 hours, they won't charge. But if you run another server in the same account, it will be charged because one server will run 750 hours and another server also will run 750 hours. So immediately AWS will charge you for 750 hours. So it is very better to run a one server in one Amazon Web Service account. So directly click on the review and launch, and you could see that at hourly software fees is $0.00 per hour, and it is free tier eligible one. So all right, so and also they are providing a 1 GB RAM. So this is a final page, and click on the launch. So it will ask you to create a keypad. So what is mean by keypad? Like keypad is a very important key to access your server. Like say like it is your password or something like that. So add some name, important key, and download this key and keep it in a very separate place. Don't delete this key until you delete the server. Just click on launch the instance. So the instance is launching now. So you have to wait for 2 minutes to activate this server completely. So just wait a minute. So in between I will explain about this hosting part. So in hosting or GoDaddy, we have a separate panel to control the host, CNAME or MX. So what you have to do once this server is up, so you could see that there is a public IPv4 address. So this is the address. What you have to do, you have to map to the IP to the A host. So here you have to paste that one, but we have one drawback over here. So what will happen, the domain will run, but you cannot see the HTTPS. So you could see that still the website is part of the hosting here, and the site is not secured one. So basically it will take around I guess not sure, so this completely depends, around 4 hours or something. But though this website is up and run, still the website will be not a secured one, because Amazon Web Server is not providing a secured HTTPS, and also hosting are also not providing a HTTPS. So what you have to do, you have to go to the Cloudflare, and you have to sign up with the account. The sign up part is a very completely easy part. You need to enter the email address and password, and you have to verify your mail address. That's all. So what will happen, the first website will come. So if you hit the URL, first it will go to the Cloudflare, and next the website will go to the Amazon Web Service. Like for example, let's type company. So this is a domain. So once you hit the URL, right, you will come to Cloudflare. Say from Cloudflare it will go to the AWS Wordpress server. So here we have all the files. So now the hosting is dummy now. Because we have we are adding this site here, and we are importing all the records to the Cloudflare, right? So it is asking for the plan, like what plan you want to choose. Like as of now I just go with the free plan, but if you want to go with the pro and business or enterprise, they have many offers and features. So let me choose for a free pack and confirming the plan. So you could see that it is importing your records from your hosting to Cloudflare. So now all the control is came to the Cloudflare. You can see that CNAME, CAA. So everything, all the control over here. So click on the continue. So if before the page is open, right, so there is one panel will open, and from that screen you need to update your name server. So what is my name server? So name server is nothing but you have to, the domain will update your the taken. I mean you are telling that a hosting if the request is coming from the domain, send your request to Cloudflare, like hosting. So you're accessing the URL and it is coming to the hostinger, but in hostinger we have given the name server to the Cloudflare. You could see that there is a Cloudflare. So this name server, the key, the everything it will provide by the oh, great news. So the Cloudflare is taking care about the domain. See all the control is in with the hostinger, right? So I'm gonna copy this IP and I'm entering that IP to the Cloudflare and click on the save. So before that I have to check the server, right? So you could see the Wordpress server is up and down with a temporary IP address. So now I want to log into the Wordpress server. So basically the username will be user. So we need the password, right? So basically the password you have to take from your server. As for a Bitnami web server, the password will be in a, you have to see the system log. So go to the monitor and get the system log. Yeah. So copy that password and enter here. Wow, interesting. So copy that domain name here and paste it to the Cloudflare. So yeah, sorry, we already entered the name, right? Click on the save. Also, please make sure the name server is updated from the Cloudflare. As I told earlier, the Cloudflare will, don't worry about the name server. Whenever you add the web domain, right, they will provide a name server details. So you need to enter the details and update that. That's all. So in a domain and hosting a panel, you need to provide the name server and all the controls will be with the Cloudflare. So if you go to the SSL setting, you could see that it is flexible. If you off the site, it will be with the not HTTP. Yes. So click on the full right, the site will become very completely secured one. So shall we check the domain now? Again, still it will take some time. I guess I'm not sure how long it will take, but I'm very sure about the domain, so it will be around 4 hours or 2 hours. The request will come to the Cloudflare platform. So let's revise once again for the steps now. So if you want to host your website completely free, you need to buy the domain only in a Hostinger or GoDaddy or HostGator. So once you buy the domain, so go to the Amazon Web Service account and create AWS and launch the EC2 server. Like so AWS is providing a customized WordPress server. You don't need to configure anything. So directly launch, as you saw the video, right? Directly you can type the WordPress and launch the WordPress server. So they have an IP, so that IP you need to map to the Cloudflare. So that is a very very important step, because if you map the IP to the hosting, right, it won't be HTTPS. So we need a website with a very secured one, right? So for that step, you need to go to the Cloudflare and create the account and import the website using the name server details. So what will happen? So if your domain is vigneshsangaraja.tech, right? So the request will go to the hostinger and it will check the name server. So the name server we have provided to the Cloudflare. So what will happen? All the requests will send to the Cloudflare. Now, as in a Cloudflare, we have mentioned like I mean the parameters, the A records, CA records, all the records, and you could see that IP address. So here you have to give the IP address is given by the Amazon Web Service. So you could see from here the IP, both IP address are same. That's all. That's all. And that is all about how to host your website completely free with the Amazon Web Service and Cloudflare platform. If you don't have a Amazon Web Service account, please check the description box. I have added the video already, so check the box and get a benefit about Amazon Web Service free tier account. And everyone will get a quick question, like the website Amazon is providing 1 year one. So I have a tips for you guys. You can create another account with another email ID, and from there you can create a WordPress server. So you have to migrate all the record from one WordPress to another WordPress. So that is a free of cost. You don't need to spend anything about server. Only you have to pay for the domain. Very interesting, right? That's all. That's about very quick tips. So guys, if you like this video, please subscribe, do share and like and comment. So if you want any tips about any technical topics or something like that, do a comment so that I can get a chance to work on that video and I can post it as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for watching this video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.